Hi everyone, we're back again with the Oriental inspired style Dragon's Journal using Rickety Snippets, digital design, gold edition, junk journal kit. It is mega sized on her Etsy shop, and without any bunch of stuffs, we are going to get right into decorating. So hopefully I haven't done any pre-planning at all with this book, which I'm not sure if I like doing things that way or not. So I will just sort of scatter things around my desk and see what I pick up along the way. That way I can see everything that I wanted to use almost all at once. There is a lot of stuff for her kit. There's like 280 some odd pages, but it is wonderful with all kinds of different ephemeras and pockets and covers and everything. So if you haven't already, please see my first video which explains the style of book that I am doing, and also why it's going to open on this side. It will be right bound, not left bound. So, and also Sally's Linktree will be down below for you to check out her Etsy shop and all of her videos as well. She is doing a series to where she uses the junk journal pre-done spines and double page section of the kit as well. Just looking for, there's a pocket for this one. Oh, those all kind of go together. Maybe I'll do that. Put these in sections of things that I think go together really well. So I like these together. So how has everyone been? If you celebrate Thanksgiving, or if you just have family over for the time. Haha, I found it. Anyway, okay, how have you guys all been over this crazy weekend? With family, with friends, shopping. I went out Black Friday after I had to work, but we just really got some necessities and food things, so no Christmas shopping there. Maybe I should be able to get some things though on Cyber Monday, which would be very helpful. Oh, I kind of like how those go together. That's kind of pretty together. I'll stick those things together. Oh, I do have a bunch of pockety things in here too, and flowers. Oh, that's really pretty. So let's see. Maybe I'll just do this page by page. Because like I said, we're not going to be able... Well, we could use all of this stuff in this one journal, but I don't really want to. I want to keep it not overly bulky this time around. So we'll see what we do, right? Oops. I'm just trying to make some room so that I can see more of the type of items that I have. At least the bigger ones. So, okay, let's go to the top view. Whee! This way I can get a little closer to the desk. Okay. So, I think I will do the divider pages first, because they don't have a backing piece to them already, so I can use some of the bigger pockets on those and not worry if they cover something up. So the first divider, I think I'm going to put this pocket on because I really like them. So we will score these lines for the pocket. So I hope I didn't talk too much in my last video. I never know if I talk too much or not enough, so I just sort of ramble when I want to ramble and quiet when I want to quiet. Isn't that how we're supposed to do things? I have no idea. Do them however you want, right? So that's what I do. Anyway, if you ever don't want to hear me, just mute me or fast forward. I see so many people that they complain about videos. They're like, video is too long. It's a recipe and it's only 21 minutes. And if you really want it shortened, use the fast forward button. That way you can still get the gist of what you're watching, you know? So it's too much complaining, which I'm complaining about. How about that? Oh, well, whatever, right? Just everyone be happy and do what you like. I don't know. Let's see, now I'm rambling. We have yet to put up our Christmas tree. Usually it is up. We put it up the day of and let it fluff up and air out and get all the branches puffy and everything. And then the day after we decorate. But this year I had to work and I was in the kitchen on Thanksgiving for a while. So I was really tired. And then had to get up really early, you know, like you do. So I'm just using this as a guideline for my stitching area to make sure that I don't put it where it's going to bend the pocket, and then I wouldn't be able to use part of it. So, going to put that there. I kind of want to do something neat here, or at the behind there. Definitely like to layer it. Don't want anything sticking out over the paper this time. What do we think about some flowers? Like I said, I don't want it to be bulky, so I don't really want to put lace on there. What do you guys think of that? Is that too busy? I can't tell. I'm sort of at a loss because I always do like a bunch of stuff, but I don't want this one to be all frillified. That's even a word. Maybe put some down here to match. I don't really like to cover up too much of her actual designs, so maybe just a little snippet. I think that looks okay. I'm gonna ask Mr. Moonfire. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, he said he likes it, so I'm gonna stick it down. His exact wording was, "That's cool AF." Yay. Mr. Moonfire stamp of approval. So, I guess since I'm out of double-sided tape, I have to use gooey glue. Let me go get some. Okay, here's the glue. Alright. Let's put down this guy first. Scoot things off to the side. If you use the pearlized or the shiny coated papers, just keep in mind if you burnish your wet glue down, hold part of your design, rub part of it, and then hold the other part and then rub the other part, because it will really slide around. And don't use too much glue here. Even if you don't want to go all the way to the end, and you can always sort of tip it up and add some more, because it will ooze out of your clip art here, your ephemera pieces. So I think I want that to go about like that. Yeah. There we go. We had a nightfall of snow for a couple hours, but then in the middle of the night it got warmer and rained a little bit, and now it's all weird and mucky and gray and gross. So, but there was the beautiful, you know, snowflakes falling. And of course the weather changes drastically here. From moment to moment to moment, so my sinuses are going absolutely haywire. That's not exactly how it was before, but it's pretty close. I think I had this one tipped more. Maybe I'll put another piece in. I do like to weave layers in and out of each other because it kind of looks a little more natural and gives it a little bit more depth to the area. So let's take that out. Yeah, that leaves too much negative space behind in this area. So I'm going to leave that there like that. You could obviously trim this off and use this in another place, which maybe I will do, because you can't really open this pocket and look in it. So I think I might do that. It just makes your printables go a little farther. So I'm just going to actually cut this section right here, and then if you kind of go along the leaves, it still makes it look like it's a natural progression. And then this can always be something like that, or ooh, even up there like that. That might be neat. Or we can put that there. Now, where did you go? Have that like that, and put this down here, and then this little one can go up here. That's pretty cool. I think I'll do that something like that. Here. Okay, now we'll put the pocket on top. I do like the Fabri-Tac because if it squeegees out, usually you can, especially if you notice it when it just happens, even a couple minutes afterwards, depending on your paper or fabric, you can just burnish it and it'll come right off. I'm going to put this guy right here and then just snip off what's going across the edge. Okay, and then we'll do this little spiky bit up top here. And I mixed and matched the florals because the curvy bits match the body curve and the scales, and then the spiky bits match his horns and sharp teeth and little hair, Fu Manchu stuff coming from his beard and things like that. And I think it has a nice soft versus fiery bit, so I think I'll put that right there. And we won't put don't put glue on this little bit that's hanging over, otherwise you'll glue this part of the pocket closed, and if you want to slide something that's all the way up here, it won't go in if it's shut. So I'm going to do that. So I'll just put my fingers here and just do this bottom half part. Does anyone have any special wishes that they would like to have happen this Christmas season? I think we're getting a new tree this year. I get to order it tomorrow. It's going to be silver, and I think it'll be lovely. All shiny and happy and sparkly. Okay. So we've got that there. And And then we will snip this part off and put it in a different place. Probably on here as well. I think right down here with this big part would make it look pretty cool. There we go. I love paper piecing and layering, and all that stuff is fun to me. So I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. And then for the back side of that, now we're going to have to put our stitching reminder on the other side. I don't want to put the same exact type of pocket on the other side. So let's see. There's this cool envelope. Well, I decided, I looked over and saw the belly bands. So I thought this belly band looked really pretty with it. So I'm going to fold things. For this particular pocket envelope, it's sort of like a coin envelope. We're just going to fold along the two flaps, the line in between the two images, and the line up at the top here. That's for the flap. Okay, there you have it. And I'm actually going to use the envelope punch on my board here to create a little notch in the top. You can always use a circle punch, a stamp punch. Just cut it down a little bit further if you're concerned with being able to get things in and out a little too high up for you. So I'm just going to punch that like that. And again, that's just the envelope notch on my punch that I have here. And then if you wanted to, you could put a little string or something here, a button, a magnet, maybe wrap it around a couple times. I might think about doing that maybe later on, as I actually work in this journal. I'm hoping to work in it after this series, and maybe I'll be able to put that on here as well. If you would like me to do that and like to see that, let me know. I really want to get back into the swing of things. I do have custom orders open right now, so if you would like something made, let me know. I have currently, unless it's something really small in size, I have a 2-month turnaround right now. So if you would like something for maybe January or Valentine's Day, now is when to order it. Like I said, if it's something small for Christmas, like I did an address book for someone that only took a few days. And so if it's something small in size or not heavily, if you don't want it heavily embellished, or things of that nature, I can probably get that to you done in like maybe a week. and then get that out to you. You would have to pay for shipping. I'm sorry about that. And if you want expedited though, there is that option. Okay, so let's do this envelope. Where was that? 2.5. Okay. And and for the envelopes, she does put score lines on pretty much everything that turns into a pocket or an envelope. So you just follow those lines around. Sometimes they are very faint, but she usually does a video, or I usually do a video as well on how to put a lot of her things together. Sometimes my things are different than hers because I want to show you a different way to use it. So there is that. Please do excuse my voice. I've been having coughing fits during this, and I hope I edited all of them out. If not, I apologize for that. So, I took a sinus pill. I did a hot water dunk for my face and nose and sinuses and everything. Next step is a neti pot, which I'll probably do when I'm done here. I'm on a roll, so I don't want to interrupt my crafting session. Okay, so here we go. And as you notice, I am not inking things because I'm liking the paper contrast where it's torn and on the inside of things. Okay, so, I wanted this to show for the name. Well, if I do it up high, you can see most of it. Oh, but I like the Fang Terrace. Maybe I'll shorten this. I think I can get away with doing that. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to do my best to hold this down. Now we just snip this part off. I'm going to glue this envelope first, and I'm just going to, the two shorter side points go in, and then the one with the chopped off point goes up. And then this is your flap right here. Oh, I think I can get away with putting that to there. That's pretty good. And then you can always do something with the top part there as well. But first, I want to fill in this blank space down here. It's not necessary because this is going to be here, but I think it will be pretty if you did. And remember, there are a lot of beautiful flowers in this kit, so we can layer flowers forever. That's kind of neat looking. I like that. What do you guys think? Very carefully put some glue on this top flower that goes on our belly band. And I'm just going to put that stem touching the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to do this one, looks like maybe cabbage roses. They're really beautiful. So what kind of, are you guys crafting along? or you just watching and getting ideas for something to do for yourself or for a gift, you can do like just sections. You don't have to do the whole thing. Maybe just if someone is a journaler themselves, you can just do a page spread for them. That would be nice. And do you guys do any swaps? I really want to swap, but I don't know. Maybe too much stuff going on. What is this? Okay, and then I will just sort of rub my hand back and forth to make sure what is supposed to go underneath the belly band doesn't pick up or is not glued down, to make sure that when you slide your ephemera pieces in, it goes in and doesn't catch on things. If you wanted to, you could put a piece of washi tape under here, because as you saw, the pointy leaves of this sort of can snag on it, or you can put a piece of clear tape or anything like that underneath it, and that will help these slide in and out a little easier. Have him peek out a little bit. That's kind of cool. I really like that. That's pretty good. Okay. So there is one divider done. Now let's choose the second divider. Now you could do something very similar with the same style of pockets and belly bands and things. But I think I really like this pocket, so I think I'm going to use this pocket on the bottom. Oh, that could be interesting. Move this one up a little. We'll have that one there, this one here. Right? Did I cut out any small pockets? Let's see. These are all matchy-matchy for the same flowers. You could put... Oh, that's kind of cool. What do you guys think of that? I like it. Triple layer pocket. Okay, and I put this piece of ephemera down there because I really liked it with the pocket styles. It says list of items held in the hoard. It's got gold crowns and scales, and I think that's pretty cool. So I'm going to put that right there, and that will help ground the top pocket to the page. I think I'll make it slightly off straight. It gives a little bit of motion to the pocket as well. And then these ones, you just go around the three edges. You don't have to fold them around unless you want to. You can just leave some extra on there, or you can fold the ends of this right about there. Okay, now let's move these guys and burnish this and get the excess off of the paper. I'm just going to smudge some of this away because I don't want it to ooze too much to the inner pocket. This would be cute behind a pocket if you took all the little ones and did a little thing where it's like a little flower field behind the pocket. Wouldn't that be cute? Can you see that? I don't know. Haha. Let's tilt this over. You can add some flowers to things. Now let's see. Let's put some articles in here. Put a dragon tag in here. And then for the little one up top, let's maybe decorate a tag for this one. Simple but cute, and you can still write on it. Oh, I have a little bit of glue there, so if it's already like it's dry, if you have a white eraser, the top, the little tiny eraser on those little pencils, the mechanical pencils, or the ones that are that have the little individual leads that you pull one out and you stuff it back in the back side, those work really well, and you can just erase the glue off if it's to the point where it won't rub off anymore. And I like these ones because they don't take, let's see, there's some right there, so you can see the before and after, but these ones don't take the printing off unless you rub like super duper hard. I'm not rubbing hard at all. I'm just basically brushing it back and forth against on the paper. Or if you have super thin paper, it may not work well, but there. And see, and there's no gutting of the paper there either. So if you have those pencils and your pencils are all done, but you've got your eraser top, don't throw your eraser top away. Use it for glue removal. There, I think that's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, on the other side of this pocket, or page, I think I might want to have just one single large pocket. Maybe some flowers. Maybe put them up higher and have a turn this into a pocket, or turn it into a tuck spot. Wait, which side is my okay, this side is the spine. There, I really like that one. I think that's pretty. So what should we put in that pocket? I like this guy. I wonder if he'll fit in. Oh, look at that. Cool. Okay, that one works well. And let's see. I think that for now. And if I did, I don't believe I did, but yeah, if it's really close and this seems like when I punch the holes for the binding, if this gets caught up in it, I'll just snip anything. I'll trim stuff down a little bit so that it won't get caught up. So this will still be a nice big tuck spot. Alright, so there's that. Not bad, not bad. Cool. And then how about flipping? Oh, I stuck you in there upside down. Oh, please tell me I didn't do it upside down. Oh gosh. Wee-hoo. There, that's a little better. Alright, let's see. Okay, there's our pocket opening. And we can turn it this way. This will be easier once this is actually bound, and then you can score or turn your pages easier. And these will be able to come out well. Okay. And then this one, it's a little bit further back, so we'll have to bend a little more towards the back. But that opens and everything can come out of their pockets. And then we turn this one. I'll have to hold it this way, so. Okay, we turn this one. And this may or may not get caught, so I might trim it down. Like I said, I'll wait till after I poke the holes for the stitching to see if it goes through any of this stuff that's supposed to be open. But that everything can come out of those pockets really well also. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then the next step is to poke the holes and do the binding. And then after that, I will decorate. Do I want to decorate? I should probably decorate before I do the binding in case I need extra spacings. So, but I have to go make dinner. So I think I will make dinner and then I will possibly either come back tonight or tomorrow, and I will decorate these clear pages that are both front and back side. I will do those with some pockets, I believe. Or do I want to decorate these ones? That is some food for thought, which I'm going to go try to make some food for my peoples. So I will either see you next time, or I will see you later. I'm back. It's the next day. So I couldn't get back down here last night because I just, well, hubby fed me Mr. Moonfire decided that he was going to go out and get some food, and we had super cheesy stuffed crust pizza, and it filled me up, and then I got really tired and really lazy, so we watched TV shows. But that's okay. I got to do some Christmas shopping today, a lot of Christmas shopping. Probably spent more than what I should have for Christmas presents, and I have one more round of Christmas shopping to go, but you know, make it fun, make it happy, and it's stuff that we can only play with on Earth while we're here in this form. So why not, right? Do what makes you smile and happy, as long as it's not anything, you know, no-nos. Don't do no bads. Just happy, good stuff. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm going to do here, and I keep picking this up, is I'm going to decorate the back side of the pages that don't have papers already on them, and I'm only doing the back side so that the you can have a clear fully open page spread there. So there will be 1 2 3 4 5, so there'll be 6 of those. So I think what I'm going to do is gather 6 collections of things that I want to put on, that I want to use together. So I think that would be very smart thing to do. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll speed you up for that. So we're not here all day, listen to me go, do I want this? Do I want that? Do I want this? Do I want that? So yeah, let's do it quickly for you. Okay, I think I have things grouped together how I kind of want them. Some of the groups were combined, some of them were omitted, so I think I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections now of things. So let's see there how we want to do them. So how do you guys do your holiday shopping? Do you set a budget and actually stick to it? Or do you just pick up as you go along? Do you, my mother used to shop during the year and have everything all ready and set to go before Thanksgiving was even here. So it was all done and stuff. I just cannot seem to do that. I can't wait to give people their stuff. I just can't seem to keep people's things. I have to give them to them because I'm so excited for them to get it. So I want to see if they like it. And then if I just go around and, ooh, that looks cool. Ooh, that looks cool, which I like to do. I use my grocery money. So we're like, oh, okay, well, we get bologna and cheese sandwiches tonight. But your Christmas will be awesome. And then I also try to set limits. And then it's like, okay, I've hit the limit and I bought everything that I wanted to buy for them. Almost, or something was out. And then I go over the limit because I'm like, oh, but that one's so cool and they have to have that. And it's only, you know, such and such dollars, which now, oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. I like to get the buffalo snow, because I actually like to use it to, and this might sound silly, I don't know, but I like to use it to stuff my crochet critters and things with, because I like it more. I don't know what it is about it, but I think it stays fluffier and nicer, and I seem to use less of it than the other stuffing, you know, the fabric stuffing that you buy in the fabric section. I don't know why, but the buffalo snow that comes out for Christmas time, I really like it more, and it's usually half the price of the fiber fill. I don't know what it is about it, but I like it more, as I said. But it's I think last year it was like $2.80 some cents. This year it's $5.47 for the big bag. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's probably still cheaper than the other stuff, or comparable now, maybe. I don't know, I didn't go look at the other stuff. But I'm like, last year was this price. This year is so much more, and it's just ridiculous to me. Anyway, so yeah, there are certain things that I like to get people, and I feel like I almost can't get them because of the stupid pricings. But that's my rant for this video. Hopefully that's all I'll do. I know you don't tune in to hear me complain, because we all have the same complaints right now. Most of us, anyway. I am putting the pocket on first, and then I'll put this backing, the back piece. This could easily be a tag. As a matter of fact, it's designed that way, but I really like it as the pocket back for this one. I was actually gonna just put this one on there by itself with some things around it. Well, I don't know, what do you guys think? Is that too much, or maybe now I'm second guessing myself. What will, because by itself looks really pretty. And then you can put, maybe not that, put some things and flowers around it. Uh-oh. Well, phooey. Okay. I think I'm gonna make this one by itself. Yeah. Alright, well, there's that. And now I've changed my mind to where and how I want things. Of course, I don't want that with that now. I do like... Alright, let's speed it up again so I can double figure out what to do here. Again. Okay, I really like this. And I'm actually going to tear this. And have part of it behind here. And the other part of it under here. There. Now it looks longer than what it is. That's pretty neat looking. Okay, I like it that way. Now to keep pieces in line. Okay, and then for the pockety pieces, I just did these two little envelopes the same as the ones before, and then I'm going to add two of these pretty wax seals on here. I think I'm going to do this red one on the bigger envelope. That goes pretty well. I think I like this greenish verdigris colored one for the little envelope. So I will do that really quickly. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to put it over like this and then make sure I don't put glue all the way around. Otherwise, I'll stick my envelope shut on accident. And then on the actual envelope, I'm just going to put a little dab on the end triangle bit to ensure that I get adhesion on that part. And then I will do the same thing on this one. There. And then I have some of the little number lines. So I thought I would put this one here, because I think that went pretty nicely. And then I have this little ticket number. I don't know if I want to put it on the back side of this one or the front side. I put it on the front side. That's sort of plain looking to me. Let's see if there's a little circle part in here. I guess I didn't cut out very many small things, huh? We'll put this little guy in there. He's too long. Well, we'll put something in him later. And this little guy, that's too long also. Well, we'll put some things in here a little later on, but then we can slide him on the belly band like so, and slide this one on the belly band like so. Okay, and then there's that pocket. So 1 down, 5 more to go. And it's getting a little bit thicker, but like I said, we're going to put spacers in so that hopefully it will stay flat like that. Okay. And then the next page is this. Nope, not that one. Where'd you go? This one. And then I think this one will be this page. Oh wait, that goes, yep, that's gonna have to go this way, which is fine. So again, we will just score along these 3 tabs. What do you guys think about that one? Kind of pretty and sweet and simple. I kind of like when there's something behind the pocket. Maybe do kind of like a collage thing. That's kind of neat. I think I'll do something like that. I'll just tear this one in half. And we'll do the top part here. And the bottom part here. And maybe this part in the middle. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Okay, so we'll take this guy and scoot these over, and now we glue. There we go. Now we can put some bigger things in there. These would be cool on a double page facing each other. So far I'm just going to put them in here for now. And there's the second one done. I've had to turn my heater on because it got really cold down here all of a sudden, and my hands started to hurt a lot. I've lost my wrist brace that you guys sometimes see me wear because I have nerve damage in my arm from a previous hospitalization issue that they did. So my neck and arm, and then down into my wrist and hand gets really owie and painful. But when I put the wrist brace on, it helps me to disengage certain muscles and things, and it helps tighten up around the nerves and things so it doesn't hurt and I can do stuff. But I've misplaced it. I wore it to work a few weeks ago, And then when I got home, I took it off to, you know, bathing things, and I don't know where it went from there on in, out. It's just poof. So, yeah. I think I'm going to do this one. And I just want to make this one just a page. And I think something simple, decorated like that, should do it. I really like this draconic index with it. But I just don't know how I want to put it, because I don't want to cover up too much of the dragon. So I can kind of do this maybe, and then cut that off. I don't even know. Shoot. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And then if I do that way, I can actually make this a tuck spot. Okay, let's do it. So, kind of there and there, swooshy swoosh. And then have this guy angled like that. And then the pretty flower. I was gonna have it on the side, but maybe coming out of the bottom now. Well, we'll do the flower last. I'll figure that out last. Let's do this part first because it's easy. There, that's really pretty. I like that. It's very simple. Okay. And then we can put like this piece there. Cool. Okay, there's another one done. And let's put some things in the pocket. Well, I don't know what I want to put in the pocket, so we'll just put these guys in here for now. That looks pretty next to each other, don't you think? Okay. And we have 2 left. Alright, here is one. I really want this to be in here somehow. So let's see. How do we want him to be? I may turn him into a tag. Oh yeah, let's do that. And then this can be a little tuck spot on top of a pocket. And then he can go in the pocket. So let's see. Make sure I get his complete image on there with his awesome. What's up? I want to say that's his tongue. And he'll still fit in there. So let's do another low pocket. And Oh, wings that stir the storm. That's a nice, that's a pretty cool saying. Especially since he's Oriental style and doesn't have wings. He flies with magic and creates the storm. But I think I like this saying on there. I don't know that I cut out any other sayings just yet. Maybe we'll take a peek at those just to see if there's anything that I might happen to like better. Ancient as mountains is also pretty cool. The sky belongs to the bold, where dragons fly, roar into the silence, fly beyond the horizon, ash and embers. You were not born to hide in caves, you were made to soar. Oh, that might be neat too. Let's see which one looks better. That one stands out a little more. I think I like this one. Okay, and this one I'm not going to put any flowers on. There, very sweet, very simple, very flat. Okay, and last one on the inside. Let's see. Definitely have to put that one in. I'm going to look through the printables that I picked out already and see if there's something, a pocket or an envelope or something I can cut out and put down here. So I'll be back in a few. Okay, this is what I came up with, and I cut out a few more flowers, and I did that idea that I had earlier of the pocket full of flowers, and then I stuck the publication piece on there, and I'm going to use a piece of a receipt as a pocket. I think that looks really pretty. There, and then all done. And now we have a pocket, and this can be used somewhere else as a pocket or behind a pocket thing or behind some layers. Okay, so all of those pages are done. And then there we go. And then next video, we'll put in some spacers, and then we'll punch some holes, and we will bind our book. So I hope you guys enjoyed this segment, and the next one we will finish it up. And I will see you guys that time. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I hope to see you soon. And hopefully this video will be out on Thursday again. And the next one will be the Thursday after that to finish it up. So, craft happy, everyone. Bye!